What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to talk about that hero ELLIC. You are going to see he is really interesting and in many content in the game. So, I made an old video about ELLIC in the past, but I want to make another one about him because he is still an amazing hero today. He is clearly not an SS tier hero, but he is just below that, and you are gonna see that I'm using him in many content in the game. So, first of all, why am I talking about ELLIC? Because he is in the summons here, and you might have summoned him, and get some exclusive on him is really interesting, you are gonna see. So, just before beginning, as you can see, I summoned a bit more this weekend, and so I got another Esther that was on the guarantee one more time. So I got, the first one was an Esther here, and if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 9th hero was Esther, because you have a soft pity, an 80% chance on the 9th hero to get the hero in the limited hero. So I got her one copy here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again, another Esther on the guarantee. So now my Esther is exclusive 5. Really nice. You have to spend a lot, but this is the game. Apparently you have to spend if you want the heroes you want. So let's talk about ELLIC. The first place where I am using ELLIC is in the advanced arena and the championship. If you have a look to my defense here, this is the team I am using. Okay, you are gonna be able to use ELLIC with other heroes than Esther, but I'm pairing these two heroes. It's a great choice. My Esther has the most attack on my team, and so ELLIC is protecting her from taking debuffs, and then my Esther is able to play to increase the turn meta of my Gilliman, and so I can nuke the team in front of me. Really strong combo. In fact, you can use ELLIC with another hero. For example, you can use ELLIC with Asindo. If Asindo had the most amount of attack in my team, it would work. You can use him with a space, why not? Or maybe a popper. If you have a popper, it's still gonna work. So you are gonna be immune to controls, and so you are gonna be able to play without having a Pauline in your team to cleanse your heroes, your debuffs. So if we have a look to a fight, I'm gonna pick one. We are gonna have a look here. Is there a control somewhere? Okay, we have an Azil here, so we are gonna try that team. Let me just change my heroes. Okay, let's change my teams. Normally I have all my teams here. Perfect. And so we are gonna try that team here, and we are going to see if it does work. I'm also using Fiona. She is immune to control, so I have Esther immune to control. She can put an immune to control on my Gilliman, so my Gilliman is going to be able to play, and only in fact my Asindo is not immune to controls. So it's pretty strong. So on my Esther, I'm using no priority at all, so she is gonna use that skill first, and then she is gonna use the blue inspiration, and I'm gonna be immune on my hero. Really important to let everything opened on her. So let's check the fight. Is it gonna work? We are gonna see that. I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure to win here, but who knows? Let's check. So, the first wave, turn meta increase, I have the buffs, turn meta increase again, some damage, she got stunned by my Richter and she's dead. Perfect. So, this is the wave. Look at that, freeze, but my Esther is immune, so she is gonna be able to play. Okay, I resisted with my Asindo, right? That was great, and look at that. She cleanses my Gilliman, and so my Gilliman is gonna be able to act. So now she can use her skill and nuke the enemy. Okay, that's a bit bad because Asindo, Nita is still alive, but my Fiona behind can stun her. And here we go. I won the fight. Strong team, right? ELLIC is great for that. Protecting my Esther, so my Esther can cleanse here it gives you a huge advantage. And finally, the last team, okay, it's a broken team. I have 2 limited heroes, exclusive 3 and more. Am I gonna win that one? I hope so. Yeah. Lydia is dead in the opponent team. Ben Austin is gonna die soon. Taking an attack from Agatha, oh, it's okay, I can tank that because I have many tanks in my team. So let's go, please kill Agatha. It's just a matter of time. And come on. Okay, no more Ben Austin, only Agatha remaining. She has a lot of shields because she steals the shields I have on my heroes. And I don't have my cooldown anymore on my ultimate with Ben Austin, so I'm gonna have to wait a bit to remove the buffs. And it's okay, it's done. So as you can see, ELLIC is great in PvP, right? And you can replicate that team in the championship if you want. It's working very, very well. So let's have a look to the dungeons now. Second content in which he is an amazing hero. This is the Faction Abyss, and you want to play him in a different way. For example, if you have a look to that team here, this is the one I'm using to farm the stage 29 in auto here. Really important, if you have a look to the smart casting, this is my ELLIC, okay, look at that. He is slow, really slow. He needs to be slowest than all your other heroes. As you can see, my need roll is faster, and all my heroes are faster than him. It's really important because if you have the first exclusive, and yes, the first exclusive is really mandatory if you want to be efficient in that content, because with the first exclusive, using that skill, he's gonna apply a block debuff on all your heroes, and so you are not gonna take the freeze on the first wave or the detonations on the second wave. Really important, okay? And as you can see, I have another build, and this is the build for the PvP. 2300 speed, you want him to be faster in PvP to apply the buffs faster. So, I'm not gonna confirm the change here, and let's check the fight. I'm gonna do it in auto, and you are gonna see. So, first wave, all my heroes are playing, and now he plays in the last position, and so you have the block debuff, I take no freeze at all. So I just have to tank, and my need roll deals enough damage to kill enemies during the wave. This is really, really strong. Okay, I have a limited hero here, so yeah, it's way easier than normally, but still, I have great heroes because also with ELLIC Exclusive 3, I have an extra shield on my hero, and this is the only shielder of the faction, so it's really important to have him and exclusives on him. It's simple, without that hero, I wouldn't be able to beat this stage in auto, okay? Look at that. I have a burn on all my heroes play, and now I have the block debuff, so enemies attack my heroes, I'm taking no detonation damage, and so I'm taking, in fact, no damage at all. And the second wave is already done. Boss wave, turn meter increase from my space. By the way, in this team, I lowered intentionally the speed of my space. Okay, as you can see, normally she has more than 3000 speed for the PvP, but here I need to have more healing effects. It's really important, otherwise she won't heal enough for that specific stage. Speed down, many bleeds, attack down and crit rate down thanks to HAL 9000, another great hero. And here I have the shield. If you don't have Lydia, you are gonna have a benefit coming from the consolidation 2 he can put on the ultimate. And he puts defense down defense up 60% and also tenacity up 60%. So really nice hero. And as you can see with that team, I'm pretty safe. This is the faction abyss on which I can farm the higher. In fact, if you have the heroes, this is the easiest one. It's easier than the Dragon Tribe, trust me. Because with the Dragon Tribe, you don't have any Consolidation 2, you have only Whim to get the Consolidation 1, you have some extra buffs thanks to Pauline, and you have the apple coming from Nicholas, but the apple, if you don't have the buffs on your heroes or the debuffs on the boss, then you are gonna take a lot of damage and you are gonna die really fast. And as you can see here, I'm able to farm that stage in auto, so it's pretty efficient and really strong. ELLIC is a must-have here. And then you have other contents in which he can be interesting. You have the Dwarven Ruins here, the Tower of Mark. If you have the exclusive 2 on ELLIC, then on the Green Tower of Mark, if you have no shield removal, ELLIC is really nice because every time he takes a turn, he's gonna steal 2 buffs from the enemy target with the highest amount of attack. And so he's gonna steal the remove the shield of the boss. Really interesting to have ELLIC in here. And also in the Dwarven Ruins, if you have no limited hero at all, you can replicate this kind of team here. It is still gonna work. Okay, I have a lot of stats on my heroes, so it doesn't really count, but maybe with the same team you can farm a ROM stage 31, 32, 33 with your own stats. So let's check the fight here. What is gonna happen? I have 2 mythic heroes, 3 heroes from the same faction. So if you have the heroes of the faction, you can farm efficiently the faction and you can farm high dungeon levels like this. Focusing on only 2 DPS and mainly Nidroll here. Nordak should be your first mythic hero for sure. And if you have both these heroes, or maybe Seth instead of that hero, then it's still gonna work, okay? Both are really powerful supports. Boss wave already. So here Nezekma is gonna steal my buffs, but it's okay because I have a lot of buffs in my team, and as you can see now I have the Consolidation 2 and an extra shield thanks to ELLIC, and so in fact I'm pretty safe. Okay, my Nidroll took a lot of damage. No, okay, I died with my Nidroll. That was unfortunate. It's probably still gonna work, but I'm gonna have to wait a lot of time because my Nita won't deal enough damage to kill the boss really fast. Yeah, it's gonna take forever, but it still can work. Pretty confident. Yeah, because as you can see, I have a lot of buffs on my heroes, so I can stay alive. But unfortunately, I had the block debuff on my Nidroll, and so he couldn't take the shield. That team is pretty solid, right? This is Rome 35 and I'm able to tank for a long time. Of course, if you have limited heroes, it's gonna be easier to win this kind of fight. But you can still use ELLIC if you have him with some limited heroes. Why not? Imagine if I had a Little Jack, for example, here, I will be way safer than that. Because I would have 40% less attack on the boss, thanks to Little Jack exclusive 1, and thanks to the exclusive 2, my Nita will deal way more damage, or my Nidroll instead of Nita. 40% HP remaining on the boss, but now I'm taking a lot of damage on my heroes, so I'm not sure to win. HAL 9000, attack down 40%, crit rate down for 50%, really an amazing hero. And today you have Timmy also. Timmy after the rework is a great hero. I might win. It's gonna be close. But maybe I'm gonna win. 30% remaining on the boss, 26, 25. As you can see, I'm really tanky. This is a good combination of heroes. HAL 9000, ELLIC, you have a shield, you have a Consolidation 2, crit damage, crit rate down, attack down. This is amazing. Close. This is stunning to stay alive that long against ROM 35. Almost 300 turns. And so it won. It worked. It worked. That wasn't expected though, but it worked. So this is to say, ELLIC is a great hero today, a great support. He's gonna provide to you a big shield, a big a consolidation too, really useful. Protect your heroes from taking debuffs, 3 debuffs per turn, really important. For the Tower of Mark, remove the shield of the boss if you have the second exclusive. If you have the first exclusive, protect your heroes from taking debuffs. Really an amazing hero, and on the basic attack he can stun, and that can help a lot in PvP also. So, have a look quickly to the hero, and we are gonna end the video after that. So I have 2 different builds on the heroes. On the hero, I have that one with not a lot of speed. This is the one I'm using in PvE. So he is playing after all my heroes, and he can provide the buffs on them after they played. This is the second build I'm using. This is the build I'm using in PvP, so he is a bit faster, less tanky, but he is here to provide buffs on my heroes sooner, okay? So speed sets here, and basically I'm using a defense 1, HP 1, and speed 1 here, and for the second set here, the slow one, I'm avoiding the speed everywhere, almost, okay? Even here I have an HP 1. So if we have a look to the emblems, this is the way I am using him, with the maximum amount of HP here, so he provides a stronger shield. That emblem is really important, so he can reduce his cooldowns, and he can provide better shield here thanks to these 2 emblems. More speed, okay, it's not really necessary to have that one, but still interesting. More defense, he takes less damage thanks to these 2, and heals himself here, important. You have another build. If you need more speed, you can use that one, okay, it's gonna be really strong too. Or you can even play that one if you want him to protect your other heroes, your DPS. It can be a solution, but be careful using that one in PvP. Okay, for that. And in terms of aura, as you can see, I'm using no aura at all on him. This is the hero that is using a lot of skills, so probably if I had to choose a legendary aura, I would use that one on him. It would be the perfect aura to have on him. Otherwise, build him with a lot of healing effect and put a recovery horn, because this is a tank, and so he has a lot of base HP, and he will heal a lot thanks to that, okay? And that's everything I recommend to use. Maybe a Mastery Surge aura if you want to have more mastery on your Nidrold and on your Nita. It could be a good solution, why not? So, that was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.